Welcome to Jams for All. I'm Lily, and today we're here chatting with Flowers for Persephone.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. They just played an insanely good set. I'm so happy you guys were able to make it back out to Michigan. We definitely love you so much here.
We love Michigan, yeah. We love Michigan.
So before we get into it, I'll let you guys all introduce yourselves and what you play.
I'm Sophella. I do vocals.
I'm Jacob. I play the drums.
I'm Jack. I'm the guitar player.
And I'm AJ, and I play bass.
Hell yeah. Okay, so to start out, how did Flowers for Persephone as a project start?
So me and Sophie were together, and
we had friends.
who were like, "Oh, let's just do a band." I play the drums. I've been playing the drums forever. I think Sophie mentioned it to someone,
I mentioned it, and they were like, "Oh, let's make a band."
Let's make a band. And then Jack has been my friend forever. He's like,
Day one.
day one legit twin. We tight like that. And then I met AJ at college, and then I introduced AJ to basically everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were some things happened, and then it just kind of is this now.
Yeah, it's us. And
It's us.
And AJ joined, and it's
it's like it's fire though, and we're having a ball, and
I wouldn't.
it's epic.
Yeah,
Sweet.
It's blepic.
Boss legend.
Boss legend epic. It's like slang we're trying to coin.
I like it. I'll start saying it. Boss legend epic.
Yeah, blepic.
Boss legend.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm curious too where the name came from.
Oh, this is Jag.
So I when I was younger, I was really into mythology. So I kind of like always like draw inspiration from that. I feel like, and I was I make like electronic music on my own, and I was trying to come up with a name for a like vaporwave project I was doing at the time. And when I was like brainstorming, I just went onto Wikipedia, and I was like looking at there's like a list of like Greek goddesses and their names, and I was just looking. I was like, I saw Persephone, and it just kind of clicked in my head.
Yeah, you're like, that's the one.
Yeah. Also, I guess the name means a lot to us, like in a way, or it's like come to mean a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like initially we were under a different name for the band, and then we spent like 2 months trying to find another name.
Yeah.
I think the reason that Flowers for Persephone clicked with me so quickly when we were trying to decide the name was that it sounded super feminine and like kind of mysterious and like, ooh, that's kind of like emotional as hell, maybe. So I liked that a lot because I like the feminine side of our music.
Yeah. I mean, Persephone is just such a good name too. Like, that was such a good choice.
She's the queen of the underworld. Like, that's kind
so
of badass. Come on.
Okay, well then, what has the band's songmaking process looked like as a group so far?
Initially, when we were playing shows, we wrote a couple songs, and then we would get asked to play shows, and we'd be like, "Yeah, we want to play a show," but we wouldn't have a full set length.
Yeah.
So we would play the songs that we had, and then do an improvised,
like 10-minute song.
Like an improvised like 10-minute.
Keep it going. Just keep it running.
Like an improvised 10-minute like jam, like sass jam. It's like
not Flowers for Persephone, the jam. Baby.
actually, we'd be like, okay, then a blast beat there, breakdown there.
It was like really fried, but like people, it was so funny because people would always be like,
That was my favorite song.
What's it called? You're like, I cannot do that again. Like,
coming out later.
And eventually we got kind of tired of that and decided like we should probably like make a full set.
Yeah.
So what we started doing, and it's kind of still our process, is we just all listen to music and we each play like a couple songs, and we try to keep it fairly even with the like who comes up with what part, but we just listen to a bunch of songs and rip off parts from those songs.
Yeah.
with a little bit of, we change it around a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say inspiration.
We don't like repeating parts.
Yeah.
We really don't like repeating parts.
I think we appreciate that.
We're very quick band. I think the longest like by bar length. I think the longest thing we play are like breakdowns. Honestly,
No, bro. It's
No?
it's in Bloodstain. It's the chords part where it's like.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but
That's the out of everything. That's the longest thing. But we just don't like repeating things, so we just like try to like come up with new thing, and then it usually just kind of like naturally like concludes.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it definitely pays off for sure. Okay, well, your debut EP, A Temporary Stay, was just released a few months ago. It's a perfect addition to the mind-blowing screamo that's coming out of Ohio as of late. What did the process look like for releasing the EP?
So what we initially were trying to do was we have our friend Beck in the band Starling. They're an
word.
amazing band. Beck records all of their music, and we asked him if he could record ours. And so we were in Starling's basement for like 6 hours trying to record a song that we don't even play anymore.
Yeah.
And we just hated it. Did we ever get the tracks?
Bro, yeah, I think we did, but like.
But we
I
listened
just,
to
like,
them back, and we just hated.
it was
we
just-
hated it.
Nothing on Beck's part either.
Yeah,
like legitimately nothing on Beck's part. We just didn't play it very well.
Yeah,
Mainly, I didn't play it very well. No diss to myself.
No
but
me- no
it-
metronome.
it's chill.
I didn't even have lyrics. Right?
Yeah, you didn't have lyrics.
Yeah,
You're
Sophie
just,
didn't
like,
have
singing.
lyrics.
Yeah.
And so what we ended up doing was, since Jack like knows how to produce stuff because he makes his own music. I don't know how did y'all do the drums?
Basically what we did was in Jacob's house. There's a really like a weird like cubby space that you actually used to sleep in. Right?
It's like a prison cell.
Like
it's like
exposing.
it's like a prison cell. It's
Like by choice? Or you
I
were
did see
I was
when I
like,
was
what?
younger. When I was younger, I have a very big family.
And okay.
And so I used
Like,
to
you're gonna
share.
fit
Yeah,
in the-
I used
in
to
this-
share a room with my younger sibling, and then me and him were like, nah. And so I went to the
I feel
basement,
that.
moved down. It's like a really small, kind of like rectangle, cubby room, but it's just brick walls, and
Oh my
there's like
God.
it's like legitimately like a prison cell.
You would just go in there just to get away from.
Yeah, it's unique.
Honestly,
but
I get that. I shared a room with my sister until I was like 15.
Yeah,
I literally
yeah,
understand
yeah.
so much.
yeah.
We basically like did we like went to that room. We're like, we need to soundproof this room because it's so like echoey that's just unbearable. It sound like really bad in the recording. So what we did was it was like a multi-day process where like recording over a couple days, but most of the time was spent taping blankets up, but they would always fall down, and like and we
You
eventually
just
got
kept trying to tape it, even
yeah,
though
it was
Yeah,
really
falling,
stupid. It
yeah.
was like some of the most like frustrating like shit that I've ever been through. But eventually we started like just nailing it.
I was gonna say I would have done that. It like would fall twice, and I'm like, I'm getting the
No,
hang.
it
Like,
was so bad. But we like ran out of duct tape multiple times.
Yeah, we had
and
to go
to-
back out to the store. It was
so
It was
bad.
like a 5-day process.
But yeah, recording drums, and then we just like did it where we just set up the drums, set up the mics, and
It gave me and Sophie plenty of time to bond.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I took lots of naps, and then AJ came up, and we had a beautiful bonding experience. And yeah, it was really
it
gorgeous.
was like a team building.
Yeah.
And it the hard time together.
yeah, it snowed beautifully that day, and we had Chipotle.
Wow. Okay, you'll really remember. So
Yeah, it was a good day.
Fun time.
And then recording the vocals was fun, and that was also a bonding experience for me and Jack too. I think recording was a lot of bonding and a lot of like learning curves that were important because now we know like
yeah,
for the future.
for sure. I feel that. Sometimes you gotta have shit fuck up to know.
Yeah, definitely. And the way that we recorded the guitars was we just kind of sat at Jack's computer.
Yeah, and
Me, it was just one night. I did at least one of the songs in one take. I did not
you did-
care.
Yeah, no, like it was really fun because like basically we got done with the drums, and that took like multiple days because I fucked up one of the drum recordings where like, like the
Yeah, they had to redo them all.
This-
Oh my god.
yeah, because I was doing it on an analog mixing board, and I'm kind of a hack, so like it was fucked up. But then we got it right, and we recorded the guitars, and then we got the bass in there, and then we did the vocals finally, and then we put all the shitty samples.
Tell them how many guitar tracks you did for your own,
I did like 4 guitar tracks
as opposed to the regular.
the regular 2 guitar tracks, but I think it paid off to make it like sound really full.
I agree for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the chaotic energy that you guys create is one of my favorite aspects of your music. Is it difficult to channel this raw sound when performing in front of an audience?
Well, me and Jacob were actually talking about this earlier. I feel like it's almost hard to get all of what's going on when we record because it's like it's a visual experience. It's like everything is going on in person. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm fidgeting with this thing. I'm so sorry. But I have so much fun performing, and I get my like Beyonce Sasha Fierce moment going on. Beyonce is a killer though, but I get my like Beyonce Sasha Fierce moment going on, and I like, get like bendy, contour, and like Circus Dule and shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole experience.
I don't know. I can't really see the crowd from the drums, and I'm like locked in on what I'm doing. So like more recently, I've been trying to like do some things to like hype people up or like have like moments where like I don't know. Today I stood up behind the kit and I was like move around, move, get up.
Jack and Mike.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was
cool.
sick. That was
He's
sick.
never had that.
He's never had that before. He's earning privileges.
His wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, for me at least, it's like really hard to kind of like to get up there and like move at the same time while playing guitar, because it's like I'm so used to like sitting alone in my room and just like playing it like with it on my lap and just being very calm.
You gotta practice like the out here.
I do, because like I'm not that good at that stuff. Also, we're trying to get like crabcore moves.
Yeah, we're trying to get the crabcore moves. We're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Personally, I find it pretty difficult, but lately I've been getting better with like kind of feeling it, I guess, because I'm not super experienced with the bass, but also like especially when we play out of state like this, I get so shaky that if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing super closely, I like it just gets messed up.
Yeah, I gotta be
But
locked in.
it's super fun. Like a little while ago, we did like an impromptu secret set at a place called Punk Porch, and
Love that.
Screamo Slab, yeah. And I guess we just didn't really care that day, and it was like the best set we've ever played, and I had a lot of fun with that, and I was moving around.
Sick.
Oh,
I go to cosmetology school, so I'd been out for like 12 hours, and I came straight to the show, and I took my shoes off because my dogs were barking. I had to take them for a walk.
Holy shit.
back to me, bro.
Yeah. Shout out playing live. I don't think I could play music and not play it live. I don't know. I think it's like a whole part of the experience. You know, it's one thing listening to like the tracks online or anything, but seeing like a band in person just like changes like everything.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Okay. Do you each have a favorite song off the EP? Mine is definitely Put Your Big Girl Panties On and Deal With It.
I agree for feminism, and I also like it depends on what mood I'm in, because sometimes I'll be like emo's fucking like sad, and then I want Bloodstain, but then it's like or Degree, and then sometimes like when I'm like angry, I'm like let me go on that comparison and get angry real quick.
Yeah, I like Put Your Big Girl Panties On and Deal With It. That one's just like, it's a lot of fun to play live. I think it has a lot going on. I get to play a really fast blast beat.
Yeah.
I like that. Also, I would say Degree. That's like my number 2, because I think just the end of that song was just like just a whip. It just like gets you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I re-listened to it kind of recently because I don't really be listening to my own music.
It's shameless.
I re-listened to it and it's just it gets you. It gets you. I get the hype. I get the hype, I guess.
For me, probably my favorite live and favorite off of it is like, I would say Comparison probably, because it just really, I think the song like flows together really well, and it's just like has a lot of interesting ideas that we really don't like visit upon, I feel like, as much. And especially the last part of it is like one of my favorite parts to play live, because it's just so fun and so cool.
My personal favorite would be my Tombstone. I think it's definitely my favorite to play live of the four, because it's got like such a almost sad introduction, and then it gets really like kind of crazy. But I hold a special place in my heart for Put On Your Big Girl Panties and Deal With It, because that's kind of not to like plug other stuff that will exist in the future maybe, but it was kind of like our gateway song for how we write music now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely super excited for what's to come. So if you guys were able to travel back in time to see any live set in history, who would you choose and when?
I would set myself on fire for you, or like Converge during like any time. Pretty much.
Just at any point.
Yeah, I mean like probably before like where we are now, but like anytime before like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And
Good choice.
yeah.
I would go back and probably see like Frail live, like a really really early Frail set. Shout out Frail. We
Shout
played
out
a
Frail.
show with them. They keep the exact same energy. Like it's wild. Like all the old videos it's no difference.
Fuck yeah.
And they're just like even better now. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
it's crazy. And they're the nicest people ever. They're really the nicest people ever, and they
Hell
have
yeah.
very kind words and a lot of inspirational things to tell us. I think of another one. Probably Joshua Fit for Battle too.
Ooh, that's such a good
Joshua
choice.
Fit for Battle. Oh, Tony Danza too. Tony Danza too. Yeah. I don't know, just kind of like all of like that, like Tony Danza, like See You Next Tuesday,
That real sassy.
Dr. Acula, like
Dr. Acula,
Dr.
yeah.
Acula, yeah, like just kind of like all of that stuff would be so cool to see live. But I think definitely Frail, like an early Frail show.
I would probably see Hayworth. They're a really fucking sick band. Bro, I don't know. The live shows that you see from them, like on YouTube and shit, are like really, really bad quality, but like that shit is fucking, it's so good. And I just love that band so much. They're just so inspirational. Also, another band I would like to see is Float Face Down. I really fuck with them, their music, and I just love that old deathcore shit.
Yeah.
So I think I would just do that. Also, Seven Angel Seven Plagues.
Oh my god, such a good choice.
Yeah. With the OG
I wish I had thought about this question more. I forgot about this. I know. Previously, I had said Madonna's 2012 Super Bowl halftime show.
You still stick with that answer?
You know what? Yeah, I stick with that answer. I stick with that ansser.
All right. I mean, mine is kind of ridiculous. There's this live Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah, Dave Matthews Band.
I can't believe you guys like Dave Matthews Band. But yeah,
Wait, you fuck with Dave Matthews?
So
I
much.
saw Dave Matthews with my. Hang on, give me this. My dad is like a golf dad, and like he is a very peculiar man. But he took us to a Dave Matthews concert when I was like 15,
I'm
and I was
so
like,
jealous of you.
I was being a badass fucking kid. I was doing shit I shouldn't have been doing, and the people there, it was wicked. It was crazy, and like we went to like Grateful Dead stuff. That's why we're jam
Okay.
bands.
Oh, yes.
Also, another honorable mention for this question is the Chariot.
Yes.
Okay, hell yeah.
Throw some jelly, baby.
The Chariot Perth show. The Chariot Perth show. They went to in Australia, Perth, Australia. They went to a show in Perth, Australia. They opened up a jar of pears, and they got kicked out of the venue.
Holy shit.
And then they went to a fan's house
And
continued the set.
Oh
And-
wait, I've heard this.
Yeah, it's insane. The videos insane. They get on, like this guy's roof.
Yeah.
It's like it's the most insane set I've ever seen in my life. The video's on
Bro,
YouTube somewhere. Just Chariot Perth. It's just. Oh.
Such good choices, you guys.
Is Dave Matthews Band the one that like pooped off the?
Yeah, the Chicago River.
Oh my god.
I'm so weak. That was your answer. That's crazy. That is such a crazy.
It's the kind of a ridiculous answer.
Yeah.
Though. That or like maybe like Harvest, like back in the day. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's maybe a more serious answer than the Dave Matthews Band, but, okay, so agree or disagree, gatekeeping is for losers.
I agree. Gatekeeping is for losers and people with bad vibes and stinky feet.
Thank you. Agree.
Yeah, gatekeeping is for losers. I've like always thought that like I don't know, especially with like screamo, it's like always weird, like, oh, like the TikTok screamo or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
vibe going on, like stuff like that, where it's like, oh, this band blows up, like, and now they're like not cool anymore. I think it's just so stupid. It's like, if you like a band, like you want them to succeed.
That's what
like,
I'm
what's so
saying.
wrong with you?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all I gotta say. I
Agree
could go.
so hard.
So I think that gatekeeping is really stupid, just like for reasons like mentioned, because like as like like people who are like kind of smaller, it's like really nice to like think about people supporting us as much as they want, or like new people getting like access to it.
Yeah.
Also, like I feel like as a genre, like all this heavier music, like screamo and metalcore, it's kind of like music that like where bands last like very very short amounts of time, and it's kind of like, I feel like it should be like everyone's kind of like responsibility to like build the future, of like everything, and inspire people. Also, but I think it's really cool when bands like have like names that are like hard to look up, or like
you can find
or they
shit.
don't even put like their name on like the CD or whatever, and it's kind of like a mysterious thing.
Yeah, we were looking up bands to make patches earlier, and we were like, I can't even find a logo. Like,
I definitely agree. I think that gatekeeping is for losers. I think that to add on to Jack's point, these bands are by nature kind of underground and not very well known. And by gatekeeping, you're kind of keeping these people from attaining success. And I don't think that's cool.
I agree. Good points, you guys. Well, the last one here. Are there any bands you're currently obsessed with that you'd want to ungatekeep?
Flora in Silence, a more beautiful version of you. Any band with girls in it, our friends and dears, our sisters, and everybody who played with us tonight. Juno, 1612, and Pigliacci. Shout out.
Shout out.
Stars Fading Out Quietly from like Indiana, somewhere around there. Indianapolis. Stars Fading Out Quietly. They're like emo mosh as fuck.
Yeah.
And they're like they're wicked. Thinking of You, Thinking of Me from Pittsburgh, somewhere in there. Somewhere.
Something like that.
Somewhere around there. They're from Awesomeville. I don't know. They're really good too. They also are like on that same wave. Tower of Pine is another band. I just found them recently. They're insane, wicked stuff. I would say Open Carry State as well from Atlanta is some real stuff.
You may have to look up some shit.
A really crazy band that we a lot of us saw recently was Officer Down. H sadly did not see that. I feel really bad, but they're from Tennessee. They're like a sick ass like drop A hardcore, just some really crazy ass shit. And their vocalist also is really unique because he kind of has like a really like good like emo violent scream. So
he's also in a band called This Is Stalingard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like around there.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, shout out fucking like Slam Witch. They're really badass deathcore band from fucking
Somewhere.
Boston. They're really nice, really great people. They have some badass riffs.
The Spoke Zarathustra.
Shout out.
Let's go.
Zarathustra.
It's a hard shirt.
Yeah, they're great post-hardcore band. Just kidding. They're deathcore. Also, shout out like Told Not to Worry. They're holding down the Sasscore shit, and they're really great. Also, Silk is awesome.
Silk, bro. I was listening to them earlier.
They took all my answers.
Oh man, you're like agree.
Yeah, agree with all of those.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middling Power
Middling Power Lines. Shout out all the Ohio bands.
Middling Power Lines.
And also shout out Ron. This isn't music. He makes the music happen. He is like
Gene Scene.
Yeah, Ron from Gene Scene in Greensburg. He's such a sweet man. And also shout out Furries and shout out Her Words Kill is an awesome band. Her Words Kill is an awesome band too.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Love Letters.
Love letters.
Yeah, Love Letters.
We'll keep going.
we can just keep saying stuff. Shout out to every band that's ever been alive.
Shout out music.
Shout out music. Yeah, music.
Okay, I have a little silly thing to give you guys. That's very silly.
Oh wait, really?
And then something that's less silly, but okay, I'll give you this first.
Oh,
Sticker.
thank you. Should I pass it down or is it like?
We can put it on.
I low-key have more if you guys like each want one. Like I can give you guys more.
That's so awesome.
I'll
Thank
put
you
on
so
my
much.
This is the other.
Is that what they call trolls?
Little troll.
Trolls. The That's so
I
awesome.
actually
Thank you
have
so
one in my
much.
other pocket for myself, so we have a matching
It
little
it
troll.
connects us
Um,
together.
That's for the homies. So
so sweet.
Oh.
this is not our
Is it
twins.
kids?
They
Yeah,
can
Are they
absolutely.
siblings?
Oh, never mind. They're not siblings.
Not
Oh,
siblings.
I really hope
Oh.
They're
so.
dating.
Yeah, too
Siblings
late,
are
yeah.
dating.
My siblings are dating on the show.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Shout out Reddit.
Shout out Reddit. Yeah, we're
Fucking
Reddit.
shout-
We're a Reddit core band. We're
Reddit
Reddit core band.
And shout out Pink Belt.
Pink belt. Pink belt. You're coining pink belt.
Agree.
Persephonation.
Persephonation.
Yeah, shout out
we have our own.
Persephonation.
We have our own sign.
Phase up.
F.
Flowers.
Wait,
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out Persephonation.
Persephonation.
Thank you so much for interviewing us. Stay tuned.
Yes.
We love everyone.
James for all.
We
Thank
love
you so
everyone.
much. Thank you, James for all.
Yes. Thank you for coming on the show. I so appreciate it. Thanks for coming back to Michigan.
We love Michigan.
We love you.
Michigan.
And thanks for tuning in to Jams for All. Make sure you give Flowers for Persephone some love, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
Michigan.
Thank you, Michigan.
Michigan.
Hell yeah.